Hi friends, today we are going to prepare samosa stuffing curry. To prepare this, first we need the ingredients: cabbage, coriander leaves, tomatoes, onions, 150 grams chicken. First, and 2 tablespoon chili powder, 1 tablespoon coriander powder, and 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, 2 tablespoons of oil. Now we will see the process of preparing samosa stuffing curry. First, take a pan and put it on the stove. Take a pan, put it on the stove. Let heat the pan. Add 2 tablespoons of oil. First, let heat the oil. After the oil, now the oil is heated. Now add 1 onion sliced into small pieces. If you need, you can add more onions. Just I have added only 1 onion. If you need, you can add 1 more onion. Fry the onions till it turns into brown color. The onions little bit turn to brown color. Now add 1 tablespoons of ginger paste. Now add 2 tomatoes cut into small slices.
Yeah.
Now add some coriander leaves. Now the tomatoes have smashed. Now add 1 tablespoon of chili powder and half tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder. Now mix it. Add little water. Now add the cabbage. And mix it well. Now add the chicken pieces, 150 grams. 150 grams chicken pieces. Now mix it well. Add 1 more half tablespoon chili powder. Add only little water. Add 1 tablespoon of salt. Add salt as per taste. Now add little bit water to it. Now close the cooker with the lid. Now after keeping the lid of the pressure cooker, after coming the 5 whistles, switch off the cooker. Now after switch off the cooker, wait for 5 minutes and open the cooker lid. Now the stuffing curry is ready. Now take some maida flour and add little salt to it and add little oil and mix it well. After mixing, keep it aside for 1 hour because the pindi should be very soft. In English we say dough. The dough should be very soft like this. Then it will be easy to make the samosa. After keeping this 1 hour, and after that we should make this into small balls. We should make this into like this small balls. Now divide this into like these small balls and take one ball and roll it. Take some wheat flour and do like this. After doing like this, take a knife and cut it into the middle like this. Okay, now it is divided into 2 parts. One we keep it aside and the other one, now we will stuff the gravy. The gravy should be it should not be water, it should be dry. If it is water, the samosa will be leak and the gravy will come out. So we take the some gravy and we stuff it into samosa like this. After stuffing this, we have to close it like this and we have to press this edges little hardly, because if we won't press properly, it will be leak and the gravy will come out. We have to press this like this. Now the samosa is ready. We have to press this little bit properly and we have to keep it aside. And like this we have to stuff another. This half part, this is sitting samosa design. After cutting this half part, here we have to enlarge a little bit more upside and we have to do this like this, and from here like this, and we have to press here and we have to take it into our hand. We have to open this like this and we have to stuff the curry. We have to stuff the curry here in this like this. We have to stuff the curry and we have to press the edges little bit hardly. We have to apply little wheat flour to press this like this. This is known as sitting samosa. Why we say this sitting samosa means the samosa will sit here like this. See, the samosa has sit. That's why this is known as sitting samosa. Now samosa stuffing is ready. Now we can fry it in oil. Now take a pan and pour the oil into it. Let the oil be heated. Now the oil is heated. Now take the samosa. Take the samosa and deep fry it in oil. Fry it on a low flame. See, the samosa is frying. It is getting fried. Fry it till it changes into golden color. Then the samosa will be very crispy and tasty. Fry the both sides of the samosa. See, the samosa color is changed into brown color. Now take the samosa into the plate. Now the tasty chicken samosas are ready to eat.